Zone.
Hey everyone, it's Boogeyman Ben. Hope everyone's doing well and everyone's having a great weekend. I got my little helper Ripley here checking out what I'm going to be showcasing. Wanted to do this video in my kitchen because I just thought the lighting was a little bit better and I got quite a bit to show off. Now, I haven't done a video showcasing movies that I've picked up, with the exception of Tales of Halloween, in quite a while. So I got quite a few DVDs and Blu-rays to show off. First thing I wanted to show off was this new, it's the Kylo Ren Unmasked pop that I found. I found this one at Walmart. Let's see right there. And I haven't decided if I'm going to leave him in the packaging or take him out, but big fan of Kylo Ren. Let's see if I can get a better look at him, but they're bringing out all these new figures for Rogue One, which is coming out, and I just saw him crammed in with a bunch of the other figures. So here's the ones they have in the wave. They have Rey, Kylo Ren, Luke Skywalker, General Leia, Maze Katana, General Hux, Snap Wexley, FN2199, Guavian, and ME809. So yeah, I know that's not a part of Rogue One, but they had him kind of crammed in with all the other Rogue One stuff, so thought he was pretty cool. And of course, I've been looking for him for a while, so I had to pick him up. Now so still trying to find Jason. It's becoming fucking impossible. Today I went to Hot Topic, picked up 2 of the mystery minis, and I got 2 Slimers. Now these are, of course, the Hot Topic variants. And I've noticed with the Hot Topic ones that they don't have Alex or Jack Torrance. I think because they substituted the exclusive ones being Barb from Beetlejuice. There's Dracula. Hi, Drac. They're Barb from Beetlejuice, and then you also have Tiffany from Bride of Chucky, and then they have, of course, the variant Slimer. Very disappointed to get 2 of these. 1 is cool, but 2 is just too many. So I might end up getting Jason on eBay. And I got one of, now I have another one of these. These are the Pop Mystery ones. And of course, there's 3 options you can get. You can get Beetlejuice, and he's in Adam's outfit from the scene in the movie. Jason, which is they keep calling it Jason Voorhees. They should be calling it Imposter Jason or Roy because it's from Part 5. Then you have Pinhead, which is a glow-in-the-dark variant from Hellraiser 3. And then the one that's really hard to get is Alex from Clockwork Orange, where he has the mask on. Without showcasing which one I got, here they are in the back here. Now, of course, if it's anyone's guess which one I really want, it's that one. Which one did I get? I got Pinhead. Still really happy with him. Love Pinhead. And I like this version a little bit more than the regular one that came out that I finally picked up. I like the fact that I got the other one at the Stockton Comic Con. Just trying to zoom in here so you guys can see him. I like that his arms are folded. I don't know why, I just think it's pretty cool. And of course it says right here, you can zoom it in there, glows in the dark, Hot Topic exclusive. Here's right there. Let me see Hellraiser 3. And I'm really, I was a little disappointed when I opened him. But the more that I think about him, the more I like him, so I'm probably going to hang on to him. So yeah, I'm really happy with this one. So enough with the toys for right now. We are on to the movies. Now, I've gotten quite a bit. Now, some of these I've shown on my Instagram page. Sometimes I'm just so happy to find them, I jump the gun and take a picture of them. First one I want to talk about is the Blu-ray newly restored HD of American Werewolf in London. And I watched this last weekend. It looks fantastic. This was just an amazing watch, and I don't know why it just means so much more to me now, even though so it's one of my top 10 horror films, always has been, but after meeting David Naughton, just watching this now, it's just fantastic. And if you don't have an American Werewolf in London on Blu-ray or DVD, I recommend picking up this version of it. I got it at Best Buy for $9, so it's a really good deal. I don't know if it was a sale price, but was really, really happy to get this one. It's got a ton of special features. The Beware the Moon documentary is amazing. So yeah, I definitely recommend it. Also, this feature commentary with Griffin Dunn and David Naughton, it was done back in 2001 when they first put the movie out on DVD. It's completely awesome, and everybody needs to check it out, because one thing I've always said about this movie is that these two guys just really come off as friends in the film, and the commentary makes you feel like they're friends as well, just in real life. It's just an amazing commentary, an amazing movie. Can't say enough great things about American Werewolf in London. Love this film. Next movie I want to talk about is The Conjuring 2. Now, this is probably one of my favorite movies this year. My wife and I watched it the day I picked it up. I was mad they didn't do a DVD Blu-ray combo of this, but was just still really happy to pick this one up. My wife had scared the crap out of her. She watched most of it with her hands over her eyes. But yeah, I love this movie. And this is a terrific package. I was really happy to get this one. Next one I got up is one that eluded me for a while. Walmart is putting out these special glow-in-the-dark limited edition classic Universal horror movies. They've done some with like Halloween. They did Chucky as well, the Child's Play movie. And then they did these ones like Creature from the Black Lagoon, Dracula, Frankenstein. And I wanted to get Creature from the Black Lagoon because I didn't have it. And it took me forever to find this one. But it's terrific. Watched it last night. It looks amazing. Love this film, and it's just to let you know what it looks like underneath. It just has the regular cover like that. So, but yeah, this was only $7, and was really happy to finally find this one. So, Creature from the Black Lagoon, and today I finally got Salem's Lot on Blu-ray. Still got the shrink wrap on it. But this is amazing. My favorite horror film of all time, and I finally have it on Blu-ray, and I will be watching it tonight. And I'm thinking about doing a review of it, just because I want to see what it looks like. I can't believe it's on Blu-ray. And the other amazing thing about this one, we'll zoom in on here, it has a feature-length audio commentary by Toby Hooper, so that's how I'm going to be watching it. I can't wait to check this out. And I'm so happy you got this. And I want to do a shout-out to Rob Galuzzo, Rob G., for telling me where to pick this one up. I was really getting frustrated because I checked on Amazon, it was back ordered, wasn't going to be available until November. Checked Best Buy, same thing, and he told me to buy it from the Warner Brothers studio store, and that's where I got it. And it still took 2.5 weeks to get it, but just so fucking happy that I finally have it. So yes, thank you, Rob G, and yes, Salem's Lot on Blu-ray. Fucking excited as hell to check this one out. Next one I want to showcase is Bite. Wasn't my favorite movie, but I really appreciated what the filmmakers went through to put this movie together. I think the main actress in this is fantastic. It's a good shot of her right there. And there's some really good special features, especially the behind-the-scenes documentary how they made this film, because I think just for a limited budget, this film looked pretty fantastic. But I just had a few problems with some of the performances in the film, but really excited to watch this one again, and got it for a really decent price. Next one I want to showcase is Scream Factory's release of Psycho for the Beginning. So now my Psycho series is complete. I was so happy to have this one on Blu-ray, and I've watched it already with the commentary with Olivia Hussey, Henry Thomas, and director Mick Garris. I had some issues with the commentary, not so much that it was bad or anything, but I kind of got a little irritated with. They kept seeming to put down the other Psycho films, especially Psycho 3, and then even to point Psycho 2. Now, as much as I love Psycho for the Beginning, I think Psycho 2 is 100% superior to this film, but I still love this film quite a bit. I think Anthony Perkins is fantastic. I think Henry Thomas is fantastic. Olivia Hussey, the direction is great. I love seeing the backstory of Norman Bates and how he eventually succumbed to madness. But I was a little disappointed that Scream Factory didn't make this a collector's edition like they did Psycho 2 and 3. They do have some pretty cool features on it. They have one where it's it's talking about like the making of the mother. It talks about the music. There's some behind the scenes that Mick Garris shot on the set, which is cool because you see like CCH Ponder and Anthony Perkins rehearsing, which is really cool. Some cool stuff on it. I really like it. I just had a few criticisms about the commentary. I really didn't like the fact that they kept putting down the other Psycho films, or the other Psycho sequels. I know this was supposed to be kind of like ignoring the events of Psycho 2 and 3 a little bit, but they still had to sort of take into consideration that the events happened. But with Psycho 2 being as good as it is, and like I've always said, Psycho 2 and Psycho 1, I feel like go hand in hand. They're both just fantastic. I just really didn't like the harshness that they were putting out towards the films and the filmmakers, you know. But still very happy to have this, and it looks fantastic. And I love Scream Factory, so nothing negative to say there. The next film I picked up was The Shallows with Blake Lively, and I'm not the biggest Blake Lively fan. I've seen her in a few films. I have not been a big fan of her acting. I was blown away by her in this film, though. I actually think The Shallows is fantastic, and for me, it's tied with The Conjuring. It's one of my favorite films this year. I really think that the locale that they picked for this beach and everything is just fantastic. I believe it's in Australia. She did a fantastic job, and she's pretty much the lone person that you're with in this, as she's sort of, you know, secluded and eventually stranded because of the shark that is tormenting her. But I just really thought it was a great film. Probably one of the best shark movies I've seen in a long time. I would put this next to like Deep Blue Sea and Jaws. I really love this film. I haven't watched all the special features on it, but she did a fantastic job. I'm completely blown away by how good she was in this film. You really, really identify with what she's going through, and she plays a really likable character, and the effects were good. I mean, there was some parts of it where it looked a little too CGI, but the movie really got me, and it's a really personal story, and I really thought it was well done. So excellent job. Really happy to own The Shallows. Next one I picked up was another of the Walmart exclusive glow-in-the-dark covers. This one is Bride of Frankenstein, which I didn't have. Fantastic. Really happy with this one. I have only seen this film a couple of times. I know my good buddy Ray will be very disappointed hearing that, but I'm trying to catch up on my classic horror films as well, and was really happy to get this one, and I'll show the cover is pretty close to the glow-in-the-dark cover. But yeah, I haven't watched this one yet, but really excited to. And again, $7, can't beat that. Next one I picked up was Cell. Now I know I had some issues with this film earlier this year when I did a review on it, but it wasn't a bad deal. And like I said, there were some things about the film I did like, and I would like to watch it again. I do think it's a pretty missed opportunity. I wish they would have paid a little bit more. I feel like they chopped the script up. There was some things about it that I just didn't think worked. I did think Sam Jackson and John Cusack were good in the film, so found it for $12. Didn't think it was too bad, and wanted to add it to my collection. The next film I picked up was another Walmart find. It was The Fly, the Cronenberg film, which is one I didn't have, and this is great. And I haven't watched everything on it, but there's a terrific commentary and there's a terrific documentary on it that I was watching, and it's called All New Documentary Covering All Three Stages of the Fly Production, Larva, Pupa, and Metamorphosis, right there. And it's fantastic. I mean, it's great. It has interviews with all of the leads in the film. Love this film. This film really disturbed me when I was a kid. Just really well done. I don't have the sequel, and I really like the sequel as well. And maybe I'll do a review of these as well as the original The Fly and The Return of the Fly. I think that'd be kind of fun. So really happy to have picked this one up, and I got it for $5, so you can't beat that. Next one I picked up is The Ghost of Mr. Chicken. I loved this film as a kid. I loved Don Knotts. Rest in peace, Don Knotts. He was so much fun. He just really made me laugh, and this was, again, one of those movies I remember watching as a kid and having a lot of fun with. And I haven't watched it yet, but found this one at Walmart for $5 as well, and just couldn't pass up checking out this classic. I know it's more comedy than horror, but it's got horror elements and some creepiness, but it reminds me of like Scooby-Doo and stuff like that. It's just a lot of fun, and Don Knotts is a riot, so happy to get that one. And then I finally found this one. The houses October built, and I've seen this movie once, and I really liked it. It's a found footage film, but anything dealing with Halloween was good, and I loved that these haunted house attractions. I just really liked the concept of it. I found it fine. I kept seeing it, and it was so much. It was like $21 every time I would look for it, and I'm like, I'm not spending $21 on it. And then I found it used for $5, and I was like, I can't beat this one. So happy to watch this one again, especially around this time. And I'm thinking about doing a week of just talking about certain Halloween films that I really like that are outside the norm of like Halloween, Trick or Treat, and those kinds of movies. Some ones that are more obscure like this one. But yeah, a lot of fun. This is a pretty fantastic found footage film. Really got to me, and happy to own it now. And the Fright Rags item is this amazing Michael Myers shirt from John Carpenter's Halloween. This is the artwork by Jason Edmonston. This was only available for a limited time. This is just fantastic. Just amazing. Look at that. It's just fantastic. Like I said, lots of movies, and of course, some more collectibles. Even though I got 2 Slimers. Never going to get a Jason. So yeah, a lot of fun. Lots of good stuff. So please leave some thoughts in the comments below. Let me know what you guys think. And thanks so much again for watching. And I hope everyone's doing well. Take it easy. Stay scared. Peace.